We have now discussed everything concerning the content of your pitch. However, that is only half of the story, because what is at least as important is the way you tell your story. So in addition to the content, the form is also important, and maybe even more crucial, because individuals must trust you. It's not only about your words, but also your delivery. Whether that's convincing and whether they get the confidence that you're the person who will also make that story you tell come true. Well, there are numerous factors in action. First and foremost, naturally, how do you appear? And does that match your story a bit? If you present yourself as a creative agency, you also anticipate someone to appear somewhat creative in that manner. And do not expect someone in a three-piece suit or something. At the same time, if you want to start with sales or administration, it is not uncommon at all that you dress up and appear very professional in order to make a good impression. So in that, you can only emphasize the story and also prevent you from making a mismatch, so to speak. That which you say and what you see in someone remains true. You have the ability to simply prepare for that. But it also has to do with whether you are easily understandable, whether people can keep up with you, that you don't speak too fast, that you say a lot of or that you completely lose track of your story, that you have a blackout. These are all things you can practice in front of the mirror or by creating a recording and then listening to yourself. Don't you talk too quickly? Are you clear to comprehend? How are you performing? Do you utilize your hands? Or are you fidgeting? Or do you possess them in your pockets? Occasionally you only observe that when you see yourself and then you become aware of it. Or ask friends or family. Just practice it so that you prevent getting a blackout at the moment itself, but that you get it earlier with your friends or family, that you discover like, oh, it's quite exciting. Even though I had it right in my head, when I have to do it for real here, it turns out to be different. It is not a problem at all if, for instance, you jot down 6 keywords and you need to take a quick glance in order to recall what the subsequent topic was. I sometimes do that secretly as well. Then I've written a few keywords for myself here so I don't forget what I want to say in this video. That doesn't matter. It's about how you tell it and whether you look fresh in the eyes, that you radiate, know how to convey your enthusiasm, maybe use humor or use emotion or tell your story convincingly in another way, and make a strong impression on your audience with your confident delivery and genuine passion. So make sure to pay attention to that and specifically practice it. Take a moment to look back at yourself and give it a try with friends, then ask for feedback. Because others perceive things that you do not perceive or receive information about yourself. And that feedback can be extremely valuable to adjust your story and to take into consideration when you have to pitch for real very soon.